Welcome to Bologna, one of Italy's most endearing cities where food is not just sustenance, it's a passionate way of life. Join us as we delve deep into the food culture and famous foods of Bologna, a place where every dish tells a story. Food in Bologna is a tapestry woven through time, a rich heritage that dates back to the Middle Ages. Here, in the bustling markets and age-old taverns, a culinary tradition was born that would define this city for centuries. The Bolognese have perfected the art of cooking over generations, making it the unrivaled heart of Italian gastronomy. At the core of Bologna's cuisine are fresh, quality ingredients. From the fertile plains of Emilia-Romagna, the pantry of Italy, comes a bounty that chefs and home cooks turn into culinary masterpieces. It's here that the simple becomes extraordinary, where a handful of well-chosen elements come together to create dishes famed across the globe. Let's start with tagliatelle al ragu, often misnamed spaghetti bolognese abroad. This dish is a labor of love, marrying golden ribbons of fresh pasta with a slow-cooked meat sauce that's rich and comforting. Every family has their own version, a recipe often guarded as closely as any family heirloom. The pasta, with its tender yet firm texture, is a testament to the art of Italian noodle making, a skill passed down through generations. But it's the ragu that takes center stage, simmering for hours as the flavors meld and mature. A medley of minced meats, tomatoes, a hint of wine, and a whisper of herbs create a sauce that's complex in flavor, yet simple in spirit. In every kitchen, from the rustic countryside to the bustling city, you'll find a pot of ragu cooking, a reminder of the city's culinary soul. This is not just food, it's Bologna's heart on a plate. Mortadella, the pride of Bologna, is more than just a cold cut. It's a symbol of the city's identity. Perfected over centuries, this delicately flavored sausage is enjoyed on its own, or as a key ingredient in many local dishes. Its inception is a closely guarded secret, involving select cuts of pork, a precise blend of spices, and a process refined over the ages. Beyond its silky texture and delicate flavor, mortadella is a cultural icon, a celebration of the city's historical love affair with fine meats. Slice into this masterpiece to reveal a mosaic of pork and fat laced with peppercorns and sometimes pistachios. It graces the tables of locals, adorning antipasto platters, tucked into warm piadinas, or starring in a myriad of Bolognese recipes. And then there are tortellini. Legend has it they were modeled on Venus's navel, filled with a blend of pork, prosciutto, mortadella, and Parmigiano Reggiano. These tiny knots of pasta are often served in a capon broth, creating the classic tortellini in brodo. It's a dish that warms the soul, especially during the chill of winter months. These small parcels of perfection are a culmination of culinary skill and heritage. The filling, a carefully balanced act of meats and cheese, echoing the fields and dairies of Emilia-Romagna. When enveloped in a light, silky pasta and bathed in a clear, savory broth, the tortellini comes to life. In each bite, one discovers the warmth of home, the festivity of feasts, and the whispers of Bolognese ancestors. It's a dish that's simple in appearance, but infinite in taste, a true culinary icon. In the Epicurean heart of Italy, two revered staples stand as testaments to time-honored tradition: Parmigiano Reggiano and traditional balsamic vinegar. These are not just ingredients, they are culinary legacies, each with a tale as rich as their flavors. Parmigiano Reggiano, the king of cheeses, is a product of artistry and precision. The process is a dance of elements: earth, water, air, and fire, all converging to create those iconic wheels that cradle the essence of umami. It's aged for years, each wheel treated with the same care as an invaluable painting, and when tapped open, it sings of the fields and the cattle that roam them. Then there's the traditional balsamic vinegar of Modena, aceto balsamico tradizionale, a viscous elixir that has sweetly seasoned Bolognese tables for centuries. Made from the reduction of pressed Trebbiano and Lambrusco grapes, its aging process is a sacred rite passed through generations. In the attics of houses, in aceite, the vinegar ages, absorbing the essence of the wood, mellowing and deepening year after year. Each drop of this balsamic is a drop of history, a condensation of flavors that can turn the simplest dish into a complex masterpiece. Whether shaved over a dish of pasta fresca or a few drops of balsamic enhancing a plate of ripe figs, these icons of Bologna remind us that food is more than nourishment. It's an expression of culture, a celebration of life itself. Osterias, the heartbeats of Bologna's dining scene, are where the past meets the present. Here, traditional dishes are served with a warmth that feels like home. Yet, Bologna's culinary scene is not bound by tradition alone. Contemporary chefs are reimagining classic flavors, marrying innovation with respect for the past. Every turn in Bologna's historic markets is a new discovery. The air is fragrant with the aroma of fresh produce, cheeses, and baked goods. These markets are not just where food is sold. They're where the soul of Bolognese cuisine beats strongest, pulsing with life and tradition. In Bologna, an enoteca is more than a wine bar. It's a cultural institution. These intimate cellars are treasure troves of local and regional wines, from bold Sangiovese to sparkling Pignoletto. Step into any enoteca, and you'll find a convivial atmosphere where conversations flow as freely as the wine. Each glass tells the story of the land and the vintner's craft. Bologna's reputation as La Dotta, the learned, one is well-earned, home to the oldest university in the Western world. This academic spirit infuses into the city's food culture, encouraging a curiosity and innovation that keep Bolognese cuisine at the cutting edge. Here, the next generation of chefs and gastronomers study the age-old traditions, ensuring that they endure and evolve. In Bologna, a meal is a social affair, a time for families and friends to gather and share more than just food. It's in these moments, around the dinner table, that the true spirit of Bologna shines brightest. The city's love for food is eclipsed only by its love for good company. As night falls on Bologna, the streets echo with the clinking of wine glasses and the murmur of satisfied diners. This is a city that lives and breathes its food culture, offering a taste of Italy that is as rich as it is unforgettable. So come, sit at Bologna's table, and savor the flavors that have captured hearts and appetites for centuries. Because to truly know Bologna, you must taste it. As our culinary journey through Bologna comes to a close, we're reminded that the city's flavors are as vibrant and welcoming as its people. Every bite, a memory. Every meal, a story worth sharing. In Bologna, to eat is to celebrate life itself, and the celebration is always an open invitation.